grow up, I kill any pain. I'm trying to put you in the smoother.
Disclaimer: this work is purely fictional and created for entertainment purposes only. It has no relation to the real life of the idols. I do not own any background images, idol photos, or song used. Trigger warning: this video contains disturbing scenes, cruelty, and mature mafia themes. Viewers' discretion is advised. This work is of fiction. All characters are fictional and over 18. Nothing shown here should be done in real life. The night was bitterly cold, unnaturally dark, heavy with fog. A sudden gust of wind pushed through the open window, making the curtain weep violently, their soft fabric striking the walls with restless hiss. The moon peeked in from the balcony, a silent visitor that always came to watch her at night like it was staring at something it desired, but she was already owned by someone selfish and ruthless. Behind the veil of the bed curtains, Vine slept peacefully like a sleeping beauty. Bang! One of the windows slammed shut with a violent voice. Vine jolted awake with a sharp flinch. Sweat clung to her skin as she sat up, her heart racing. Vine stared at the window for a moment, then her eyes slowly lifted to the moon. Getting up from the bed, she shut all the windows one by one. She felt like someone was choking her. Vine, where's the water jug? She turned towards the bedside table, the jar empty. She let out a tired sigh and stepped out of the bed, her bare feet silent against the cold floor as she headed downstairs. The atmosphere was suffocating, too quiet, too dark. Vine reached the switch and turned on the lights. The sudden brightness did little to calm her nerves. She opened the fridge, grabbed a water bottle, and drank hurriedly like her body knew something was wrong. After placing it back, she turned towards the stairs. Halfway there, she froze. Ryan whispering, annoyed but uneasy. I didn't turn off the lights. Now I have to go back. This is so irritating. She turned around to go back to the kitchen, but she saw kitchen lights were already off. She breathed. A chill ran down to her spine. She slowly moved towards the switchboard. She stared at it while rubbing her eyes, confused. What? How? I clearly remember I didn't. Before she could even finish, a strong arm wrapped around her from behind, crushing her against its hard chest. Cold metal pressed against her neck and knife. Her entire body stiffened. Sweat broke instantly as her hands trembled. Her body became cold. A breath braced against her ears. 𝐤𝐚𝐧𝐠 whispered, a cruel smirk in his voice. I'm home, love. Don't you miss me? Her eyes became widened in pure horror. The world became blur. Darkness swallowed everything. Vine woke up choking on her own sobs, her wrists bound, knuckles tied, her lips sealed with a rough tape. Tears streamed down her face as her terrified eyes locked into the man sitting casually on the chair in front of her. He was laughing like a maniac, clearly enjoying it. The room fell very still. 𝐤𝐚𝐧 leaned forward, dark eyes glinting. A knife rested loosely in his hands. 𝐤𝐚𝐧, low dangerous. So you're living here in my absence, even after I clearly said no. He stood up and ripped the tape from your lips brutally. One screamed. Pain shot through her mouth as blood blew on her cracked lips. Mocking, voice calm. This hurts already, he titled his head, pointing at her lips. Then how will you survive me on after conversation? Wine terrified, he winked, Wine sobbed, gasping for air. Wine broke in, shaking, "I hate you, John Jungkook." The room went silent, very still. Jungkook smiled slowly. He dragged the knife across his own finger just to drop blood, showing her how sharp the knife was. Jungkook laughing darkly. "Hate me? So they finally turned you against me to win the war." In a flash, he was over her, cutting the ropes around her wrist. Van struggling, crying, "Ah, no, please leave me, Jungkook, please."